I've just finished the room of requirement, mission, task, quest, whatever, and now I am. Yes, this is the room of requirement, and where is the this location? Location. I have to figure out what is this location so I can come back here again. This is the astronomy wing. Now to go there to report to Professor Fig. But how? This is the way. This is the way.
Galleons and a historian.
This is the way. This is the Hogwarts way. However, this is not the Mandalorian way, as they say. The Mandalorian series was amazing, guys. Amazing. Everyone should watch. Anyone who likes watching Star Wars.
I was hoping to see you.
And then
You're back.
Finally.
other series.
Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which,
Listen, Professor. So
I
much
did not
happened while
like
you were
Andor
away.
that
I
much
received
because
a
I could
flurry
not
of messages from
watch
Professor Black's house elf,
a lot. I
Scrope.
could not
Scrope sent you
complete it even the first
Yes,
episode,
I
I
thought it
think.
was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast
why would you want
This
to
is the
take
way.
toast?
to a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages.
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
इसीलिए हमें अरे कार
This looks promising.
He's the villain for sure. He gives me that vibe. Creepy old motherfucker vibe. Could be. Maybe he's not the villain, Professor Fig. Maybe the villain who we were searching for was inside us after all. Maybe the villain were the friends we made along the way. Right.
Man, there's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
It's a magnificent. Gotta give it to them. They do make
If
amazing
only you were
shit.
here to see this.
Like, to be honest, I did not think this game would
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the
go
pedestal
this
as you
level.
asked. And
But
this
I'm
is
quite
my
intrigued.
mentor, Professor
This
Fig.
is Percival.
How do you do, Professor Fig?
Percival
And you, my young friend,
Rackham.
see now why you needed to
Cracking
return with
those
the book?
I do.
stacks.
I
Percival.
also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
After finishing my today's classes, I am playing this game, the Hogwarts Legacy game. So, amazing game.
जब पैसा न कमाओ तब घर वाले कहते हैं घर से निकल क्यों नहीं जाते और पैसा कमाने लगे तब बोलते हैं घर क्यों नहीं
हेलो, नमस्ते भैया। हाँ हाँ, मैं कह रहा था भैया वकील साहब आ रहे हैं, पकौड़ी, प्याज की पकौड़ी और चाय की तैयारी कर लीजिए। जब आएंगे तो मैं बता, तो बना लीजिए। 2 लोग और मैं भी हूँ, तो कढ़ी बना रहे हैं। अच्छा, ठीक है, बट आएंगे तो बना दीजिएगा पकौड़ी चाय। ठीक है।
किसी तरफ से सुकून नहीं है
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room. None of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that we've come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepare to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
For shizzle. Professor Fig for shizzle. Prof, do you know anything about the
You said
tower?
that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid.
The
I've passed it dozens of
tower.
times. It's north of
I'm much
Hogsmeade.
about it.
My recollection is that it seems abandoned.
The tower is like
Clearly, however,
sus.
the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
Of course. I'll see
I'll
you
find
there,
you at the
Prof.
tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
I don't have. I'll have to like move it around, but then I have to move. Like I have to put
It's time you
like
learned
a soft
places,
light
the
from
freezing
here
spell.
and another
It is
soft
an
light
efficient
from
way to
here,
cool down a heated
and then the
situation.
main,
But
you
first,
know,
I will need you to complete a few tasks.
hard light
Once
or
you've
maybe
done that,
focus
come
or
and see me.
whatever it is called. I'm not a photographist, lightist, but this this there's only one soft light over here, and this also is a white light. There's a lot to uncover here. I'm not a lightist, but it's a good hobby. I have a variety of hobbies.
Handy
Like
resource.
if I did not have to think about making money and like manipulating people for money, then I would most assuredly I would try to explore my various hobbies such as lightings and shit and other sorts of hobbies. But basically, you guys know, as I was working on my ed tech, I sent the pitch to Mr. Saurabh Jain, the most honorable Mr. Saurabh Jain, who's a who's an advisor to Vijay Shekhar Sharma from Paytm, the most honorable, the honorary Mr. Honorable Vijay Shekhar Sharma, and then the thing is that my ed tech is based on giving people the know-how of the workings of, like, if you want to be a lawyer, you don't know what to expect, you just go into it unless nothing, no, unless you just don't know what the work life is going to be like. But my ed tech is supposed to prepare you for the workforce, and if you are not interested in something, the path laid down in front of you by your parents, because as you know, today's generation, like in yesteryears, in my generation, this used to happen a lot. Today children are more free to make their own decisions, but yet they are free, but they have zero experience of the workforce. So I'm trying to create an ed tech which will prepare them for the, give them the knowledge by workshops and shit. Our platform will like do all this amazing stuff which will prepare children for, you know, I'm telling this you guys so that I don't have to work on it, so that you can figure it out yourself. But as I have observed, it won't happen unless I make a business out of it. Like, I'm just rambling because my mind is focused on the game and not entirely on the game also. But then again, if you like this idea, like, follow, and subscribe, then I will create a website and see how many people are interested in signing up for my this app, this EdTech app. where I will take you from the genesis to the pinnacle. Understand? From the beginning to the end, I will complete the whole education journey. And if some of the people are left behind, we will just, give them some grit work, rough work. Because in my entrepreneurial journey, I try to include as much people as possible, because I have to include everyone, because you know because the
Abandoned
market
long ago, no doubt.
the market capitalization does not work unless and until you include everyone and then figure out what is your niche. Because in an entrepreneurship, people are going to tell you, try this, try that, do survey, and there is no one formula fits all. You just have to go out there and do it. And if anyone tries to teach you, if you have taken a step into the entrepreneurial journey, you just try to understand no one is out there to help you or mentor you. First of all, you know they try to look out for their own first. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I'm just trying to create something which will make this all redundant. Because when my app IRL Social goes live, which I am not entirely sure that it ever will, because my team is not up to the mark in the development and shit. Because although although it may look like we may try to fool ourselves that we will do this, do that, and we make big promises to others, but when we can't keep it, then we start blaming other people, right? I am very disappointed, because today I am ashamed, because Saurabh Bhaiya we were supposed to release this IRL Social yesterday, but I'm disappointed that Saurabh Bhaiya will be disappointed in IRL Social. As you know, I like to move it, but whatever, guys. I am focusing on IRL Social first. Now that we have a team and we have invested so much of time, money, and energy and effort into all this, I can't just let it all go in vain, right? So as soon as Ayush and all they get better, and like, then I think I am going to have to double time it, because we have lost a lot of time. You only need one, you know. You only need one success in the entrepreneurial journey. You succeed once, and then people start trusting you. No matter how much potential you have, no matter how many, you know, how many great ideas you have, unless and until you manipulate, you beg, borrow, steal, manipulate, do all everything you can, hoodwink people, do anything you can to get that success first success. Then only I believe that people will start taking you seriously. Because in India, in our country where we live in, India, that is Bharat, there's a capital shortage and people just don't get it. Like in America, the turnaround time is almost a week or something. 2 weeks and you are ready with a startup. And in India, I don't know, I haven't had much exposure to the VCs and shit, but in India, even if you try to, go out there and make your mark and anything, people are just not at that level. Try to understand. I'm not trying to, you know, blame anybody or,
beast.
point out anyone's shortcomings, but it is what it is. Right? As a lot of people have faced this scenario, and from their experience, I can surmise that the VC scenario here is very weak. First of all, they are not capable of handling the pressure, the VCs. They are not capable of understanding the needs of the younger generations.
A castle.
And in
Must have been quite
entrepreneurship, there's
stately in its
at
time.
every stage people are there to doubt you, and no one is there to support you. So it's a tough journey, but it is what it is. Some people just follow the trend. When the trend is, oversized clothing, when the trend is, like, I also have a passion for starting my own label, starting a clothing brand and all, but it's one of the hardest thing to do. Break into the clothing business unless you're from a generational clothing business background. You can't just go out there and make your mark, right? You need a technical know-how, the supply chain and all those things. You need to know about the fabrics and shit. That's my end goal to, after I make all the money I can make. I mean, you know, whatever is required, to go on that journey, make money, fuck bitches, get money, all that shit. And then when I retire, then I'm going to start a clothing brand.
We repay blood with blood.
My main focus is in IT right now. IT is highly scalable.
More. Shall we finish what we started?
Clothing, on the other hand, it's a very personal brand. Clothing, fooding, these kind of things.
Do better than that, cowards.
Construction,
You may want to be.
residential, commercial, all sorts of those things can be done with much little effort than IT company, because you only need to, it is concrete business. People know
that power.
but in the IT business it's very hard because everything depends on the users, the customers, the clients, whatever you want to call them. As the IT businesses go, lot many fail than succeed, as it goes in any business. But the chances of success are very low if you want to create a global, social media brand like IRL Social. Now, what the hell? Why do I have to go all the way from here to meet Mr. Professor Fig? Like this is some trial. Okay. This is a trial. Right. People will always, when you start a business, people will start forcing you to go into a niche. Fuck the niche. Fuck the motherfuckers. Who are they to tell you? If you fail at your
We're
own
not
terms, right?
alone.
We are not.
Fuck them.
Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen,
Do
I
what
can
you want
see.
to do.
There
We
could be
operate
more.
past them into the tower.
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we
If you
investigate
want to
a little
make
before
a
doing
quick
anything
success,
else.
then you
Let's
start in a
go.
niche. But if you want, like
This isn't
as
ideal.
the book goes,
No, it
the
isn't.
lean startup,
This
Eric
way.
Rice's
And
lean startup.
I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm
You
here.
can use the
No sense in announcing
lean
our arrival.
method or the waterfall method. Me personally, we started as the lean method, but it turned into a waterfall method, and now I don't even know because I did not get as far in the book. I only read almost half of it. So
Stay hidden and cast particular.
that's the thing. Where is the disillusionment spell? Yeah, this is the one. Collect that bounty. Collect that booty. Investigate the goblin presence.
Afraid to fight? Seems everything's fine.
I am bored of this. But yet, as you know, games are not games anymore. It's a channel to make money streaming. That's why they have all the DLC and shit right now. No, because they know that after all the hard work they put in, people are going to buy this
What's
game,
that human to
stream
worry
it,
about?
do some bullshit on commentary and then earn money. So people are greedy, so that's why.
I won't let
if I had a gaming company, like I do want to create a gaming company,
I
as
will
you know,
make
everybody has, like, as the meme used to go, I did not, there is not a single idea, a business idea that I did not explore in the 2025. I even started, I even thought of starting my own country, my own police station also, all that shit. When you start going into
Orders
details,
directly from Ranrock.
These orders
there
indicate
is
that they're
no
after something to
stopping
do
it.
with
Like, once you,
names. What
if
names?
you're a
And why
curious person,
here?
start getting curiouser and curiouser.
I will draw blood.
You will try, you loyalist soldier.
Let's get this. Let me rubber up wide. Back this way. That was meant for me. I work best. Why can't I hit you?
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy.
So,
No
guys,
time now,
go
but if you don't learn it soon
forth
enough, we can
and
work on
spread
it
my
back at the
message
castle.
that if you are interested, we can start our own country with me as the ruler. Because the democratic rot has gotten way out of hand. All the problems you can see, all the,
Someone was
like,
an avid reader.
the debate,
Can't say I'm familiar
again, the
with many of these
constitution
titles.
versus constitutionalism debate. Why the fuck do we need a constitution? Isn't there, the UK does not have a constitution, and it seems to be
I wonder who
doing
this is.
fine. Like,
With
it
roads like
ruled
that, it could
3/4
be
of the
anyone.
world, so I would say that's a big win. The Harry Potter, the Harry Potter girl, she is also from UK only. If I am the ruler of my own nation, which you guys will help me create, everyone will have everything. See, that's how the politicians get you. Like Zohran, Mamdani.
Welcome to
That's
Salvakar's Tower.
He will do what not, and like, just more of the same. As I tweeted earlier. Follow my Twitter, guys. Follow my X and X account, and my Facebook, my Instagram, all my social handles. I will link it in the description later on. And then support, like, subscribe, press the bell icon, as the saying goes, as they say. I am very interested in doing a podcast, but my party, the party I'm currently associated, I don't believe that I will stay there much, because I am fed up of this democratic rot. One of my, one of the kids, uh, I I am trying to, get him to work for me. Like, now he is agreeing to do but he does not have a lot of experience, Cav. So his dream is to, like, he does good projects, freelance and all. He's a good team and everything. But my company right now is not working at that level. And the other thing is, That Caf's dream is to go to America, and I think one day I might have to also go to America. I think America needs some freedom. Americans are so, so sick and tired of this government, this democratic rot. I think they need some Tushar in their life. They need some me in their life. But honestly, India's army is not that strong that they can just, do that. Fortunate sun shade on them.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sanbakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was
So Professor
correctly
Bakar.
presuming that we would meet
Bakar,
again
Professor.
soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor.
We did not,
encountered
Professor.
goblins
We
outside the
encountered
tower.
goblins outside
That
the tower.
goblins were aware of my
Yeah,
vault
no, it's
is
disquieting enough.
disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more.
I'm afraid I
As
cannot say
Professor
more.
Fig cannot
As a
join
Professor
you,
Fig
he and
cannot
I
join
will,
you,
in
he and I will in
time,
time
see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
Remember
We're going
what
to
you
understand
see.
how Ranrock's
Easy to
lawyers
say, you
knew
fucking
about a tower that once
Professor
belonged to a keeper.
Percival.
For the moment,
How are
however,
you going to
you have
remember
more important
everything
things
that
to
you
set your
see?
mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Fuck
Then
off.
I shall leave matters in.
I will,
Prof.
sir. I'll see.
Okay, so I'm going to end the stream here, guys.
A reservoir
Lot
of
of
ancient
bullshit this
magic.
was.
Downstairs, near the entry.
Rack and stack him. The first trial. Honestly, as a lawyer, as an advocate, I hate trial work because getting a client is the toughest job. Trial is just matter of procedure. The easiest thing you can do is, get a law
I've seen this
degree and
before. In
start at
Gringotts and the
get
restricted
clear the
section.
bar and start getting start racking them stacks. But getting the clients, that's a tough job. Why will anybody trust you with when the case is life or death? Why? Trust. Tell me. But there's a lot of running around and paperwork that that's the bread and butter of most lawyers. But honestly, I think a good lawyer out there, like someone
That must have done
who
something.
can
Best have a
understand,
look around.
has a great depth of understanding and all. Like honestly, all the lawyers I've encountered in my life, I find them lacking in some way or other. But yeah, that's the thing about the law, you can't understand all of it all the time. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I don't work at all. So I don't have that problem. Because that's the problem right now, because I'm unable to work due to my problems, medical problems. I only talk about law because that's what was thrust upon me. I had no intention of becoming a lawyer. I actually wanted when the time when when it's school when school is coming to an end, you are supposed to choose a field of study for college to get a degree. I was like, I could become a civil engineer, but then again, there were not a lot of good colleges I could get into
More traces of ancient
for
magic.
engineering.
Something must be different.
Then I had to unfortunately I had to go into the field of law, because and now I'm not making any money out of it. It just sucks the money out of your pocket. The law in India, it just sucks how intelligent, talented people like me are forced to get into this rat race. And that's what I want to prevent by starting my edtech startup, where people can follow their, at least know what their passions are, know what if they choose let's say a field of UPSC preparation, so at least they know what the world is going to be like. Because a lot of these assholes, the IES and these bureaucratic motherfuckers, they themselves are not satisfied. It's not like they just get enter the rat race, enter the competitive exams because they want safety and they think the government job will provide it. It does to some extent, but as you know, this democratic rot. But what I am trying to do is I am trying to
Revelio.
create a system, uh, this thing where you know where the kids will have an opportunity, like in my tech startup, the kids will have an opportunity to at least know what they are doing, what they are getting into, before they before the field of study is thrust upon them. I think that's good enough. Like, because the parents today, they don't have that. Like, if you are born unfortunately in a household where the parents are almost illiterate, then what kind of education are they going to give you? Imagine you are in a poor family, you're born in a poor illiterate family, like most of the people are in India, because India was exploited so much by the fucking British and all sorts of people, the invaders, since time immemorial. So anyway, yeah, okay. So anyway,
I
what I
must
was
have done
saying is,
something.
join
Best
me,
have a look
like,
around.
subscribe, follow, like, subscribe, and follow, and then you know, stay tuned for more yapping. I could rap also, but you know, copyright. I used to love listening to Drake's songs, like back in those times when Drake was relevant. Then K Dot just won, man. K Dot is the king, man. He crowned himself. You need to have that kind of legacy inside you. You just declare that you're the
More traces of
rap
ancient
king
magic.
or something.
Something must be different.
Drake, on the other hand, is just a chump trying to, I don't know what kind of chump he is, what he's trying to do, but he's just a chump. And I can say that because I've heard a lot of his songs. I followed him for a lot of time. Good artist, good command over the flow and everything. But those are just his,
These are
songs.
never a welcome sight. At least I know what to
K. Dot,
expect this time.
he's a guy. He works in the community. He has done so much for the community, and people just love him. I don't find his songs so appealing as much as Drake's, but yeah, people just love him. He's a people's person. Kendrick Lamar. Drake has to use you know, stage names. Aubrey. Aubrey Graham has to use a stage name. But anyhow, both are good artists. Good tools. But my top five is Jay-Z, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Kanye West, and Drake, unfortunately. Because I heard so many songs. And he was good in his, prime. Now he's just always at the Missoni at the Beatles. Missoni room at the Beatles. Yes, sir. I am in my room. Where are you? पार्क में बैठो मैं आ रहा हूँ या wait let me finish. Okay guys, so my fellow advocates are here. I am going to have to end this stream. It's been nice knowing you guys. None of you watched. I think no one is live right now, but still, please like, subscribe, comment. Bye bye guys.